Well, good morning. It's 4:30. I'm headed to the gym. This is my routine, super early in the morning, and it gives me enough time to try and cram everything in. It's not always been my routine to get up this early. I remember when I took on my first group training job at Metairie Country Club. They said that they had 8 to 10 people in every group fitness class. I needed to make up my own workouts and I can come teach the class, and they would pay me $10 per head for every person that showed up for class. I said 8 to 10 people, $80 to $100 for 1 hour class? That's pretty amazing. Sign me up. Okay, well, the class is at 5 a.m. I was like, what? Who works out at 5 a.m.? What kind of animals are these? I was pregnant with my second kid, Nolan, at the time. It was at the beginning of my pregnancy, so I was nauseous and exhausted. But it was a few things for me. An opportunity to start practicing in the field that I wanted to work in, because I knew I wanted to open a gym, and so I needed to start putting my reps in. It was an opportunity to make $80 to $100 in 1 hour and provide for my family. And it was an opportunity of growth, which I didn't realize how impactful that would be at the time. But that might have been one of the best gifts I got from this job. So I signed up. I had to wake up at 4 o'clock every morning to be able to get to the gym, to set up my class and wait for them to show up. And you know what happened? When I woke up that early, I felt so much better. I got more things accomplished before lunchtime, where usually it would be cramming things in at night. And it gave me a sense of pride. It gave me a sense of accomplishment to get so much done. I had time to myself so that I could actually think and process thoughts without, my daughter running around, without other distractions. Well, let me tell you something. When I got to that class, there was not 8 to 10 people signed up in this class. Okay? They wanted me to build that class, and that was a straight up lie to get me in. You know how much money I made? $0 to $10. I think the most was $30, because one class I had 3 people come. Most of the time, I got up at 4 a.m. and went to this gym, set everything up, and nobody showed up. They had no sign up for class. There was no way of me knowing. I had to wait till 5:01 to know that nobody was coming to my class. It absolutely sucked, but I did it. And making that, my back was up against the wall at the time. I wanted to build my career, and I had an opportunity, and I needed money because I was broke. And so I did whatever it took to progress myself forward. So learn from that lesson. And right now, there's something that you want. And it might be to fit in your clothes better. It might be to lose weight, to gain confidence, to feel stronger, to have more energy, to improve your overall health and vitality. And so there's something that you seek, and what you've been doing, the habits and your routine, which you've been accustomed to, have not gotten you to that point yet, which is why you feel like something's missing, which is why you want to work towards something to achieve something new. So now is your time to do something differently so that you can actually get that goal. Because if you continue to sleep in, if you continue to make excuses for yourself, if you continue to not commit and not be disciplined to do what is needed to get to that goal, it's just not going to happen. You can't continue to have the same disciplines, the same habits you had before, the same thoughts you had before, the same drive you had before, everything that you had before and got you to this point. You can't continue to have that and still progress forward. You're going to have a bigger hustle. You're going to have to level up. You're going to have to demand more from yourself. You're going to have to raise your expectations and actually raise your follow through, your actions, or it's not going to change. You can't just wish for a better life. You can't just wish to lose weight. You can't just wish for something to happen and it happens. What it happens when you change. So instead of fighting the change, instead of wishing you didn't have to wake up early to get this goal, just be excited for what is to come. Stop thinking about what's lacking. Well, now I have to wake up early. Well, now I have to get, my extra walk in. Now I have to drink more water. Now I have to eat these healthy foods, and I can't eat what I wanted before. Instead of thinking about what you're lacking, think about what you're going to gain. Maybe if you want to focus on lack, think about the goal that you want and how you're lacking that and the effect that it's had on your life. For all this time up until now, you have lacked this thing that you want so badly. Let that burn into you. And then think about all the abundance, the happiness, the confidence, the energy that you have that you will gain when you go after this goal, and let that propel you into action. All right. Got to go into the gym. Have a great day.